What's up, Gearheads? Welcome back. I'm Nate Miller. Today we're going to talk about Gunsight by Climax Studios. What's up, Gearheads? Welcome back.
Here is your gun.
Let's get into the game.
I did not see that.
A virtual reality world.
Check it out.
You have to let it all go, Mio.
I was lucky enough to grow up in the 80s and 90s, and before the Call of Duty reigned supreme, before the battles were raging on the fields, and halos of mass destruction were scattered across the galaxy, there was Bill Reiser and Lance Bean of the Contra Force, battling the Red Evil Falcon organization and the alien entity controlling them. There was also the Ikari Warriors, Colonel Ralph Jones and 2nd Lieutenant Clark Steele, who set out to save the slaves in the village of Ikari. Fast forward 27 years and mobile VR is introduced, and with it, a game that was inspired by the long-forgotten heroes of my childhood, Gunsight. The hero of Gunsight is Jack Knife Devers. He is a leader of the infamous Dogs of War, sent to prison for a crime he didn't commit. His government agency frees him to help them defeat the Four, an evil group of terrorists led by the mysterious Mastermind. Together, they are draining the much-needed resources of only 4 hospitable planets in the solar system. Jack dons his infamous combat mech armor, tracks down and fights the terrorists one-on-one. What sets Gunsight apart other than being in VR is the aiming mechanic. You control Jack with the Gamepad, but aim the weapon with your sight. This can get fantastically dramatic when you're also tasked to dodging missiles and aiming your super weapons and navigating environmental hazards. I found it to be super smooth and super fun. My only true beef with this game is the background music. Listen to this. I may be getting old, but the music is so chaotic, listening to it over and over and over again drives me crazy. I had to go into options and I just turned it off. Helping Jack is 3 secondary weapons. The first is a missile pack that can target up to 3 targets at once.
Oh yeah!
The second is a metal-devouring portal that sucks up bullets and collapses, making shockwaves that takes out enemies that are foolish enough to be too close together. Then there's the super missile. It targets only one enemy, but it packs a huge punch and is useful against heavy armored baddies. Aside from the main campaign, Gunsight offers extraction mode where you are timed to make it to the level. These are not easy, and it takes a few tries to work your way through. Then there's survival mode, 5 waves of enemies, and you take them on 1 wave at a time. All you have to do is survive. As happy as I want to see this mode, it really doesn't offer much in terms of variety. Once you figure out the pattern, it's a pretty simple rinse and repeat strategy to get to all 5 waves.
I love Gunsight for its ability to do something new in VR. You have side-scrolling action and gaze target ability. I've spent hours and hours with this game, marveling at the bosses and fighting my way through hordes and hordes of robots standing in my way of victory. It is truly a standout game for the Gear VR, and hopefully they port this game into other VR systems. I know it's an Oculus Rift only title, but still, I would love to see that, because it would help the game's legacy to grow. I would like to see sequels, and I would like to see improvements on already a very unique gameplay style. It's a great game inspired by a fantastic genre. Gunsight is $5.99 in the Oculus Store. And for your money, on the Gear VR, this is your best bet for a long-running console game style experience. And if you can handle the game's extreme difficulty, you will keep coming back and coming back because Gunsight is an amazing game. It definitely needs to be on the top 10 list of the greatest Gear VR games made so far. If you would like to see a more in-depth review on Gunsight, go over to twistedreality.tv and check out my review that I've written there. I go into just a little bit more detail on all the different points that I love about this game. And I'll put the link in the description below.
Jack, the Earth is counting on you.
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments of what you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching and have a good day.